So listen, it is January 2022. So we wanted to do a little recap of 2021, talk about some of our successes, our failures, and really kind of work through that with you all. So that we can kick off this year the right way. So let's talk about 2021 first.
Yeah, 2021, we moved into our new house.
Yay, good stuff happening.
We were able to get adjusted, and we didn't have all our furniture, but yeah, we were able to get moved in and adjusted fine. So
yeah, it was pretty good. The year started with the beginning of us choosing a word for the year, and our word for the year last year was intentional. So being intentional about what we were doing, really focused to achieve our goals and set some goals and achieve them. So how intentional were you last year? Do you have a top intentional item?
I was intentional about eating. One of my things was I went to lose weight. I was very inconsistent with that, but we'll get to that part later. So one thing I was really intentional about was communication in our relationship, really understanding what I wanted to do for Lauren from a motherhood perspective. So those are the things I really set on my priority list, and I think we did really good with it.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
We're still here.
We're here. We made it. So for me, being intentional about really like growing the Mcelroys, getting some things set in place. Obviously, moving into our home was a big factor in that, and really being able to have an established space to say like, hey, okay, let's move forward from there. So I'd say the move in, getting stuff set beyond the furniture fights, which we can talk about one day if y'all really want to hear about it. But all of that, I think we did a really good job in kind of getting the Growing the Mcelroys channel up and moving and moving through things. So it was decent. I think we did okay with it. We definitely had some room for growth and areas of opportunity. But
as always.
Yeah, for sure.
So for 2022, our word for this year is
consistency. So, being intentional last year,
being consistent
this year are the big things that we have to do. So, being consistent and bringing you all videos is something that we're really working on. So, instead of just doing it like haphazardly, really being consistent with making sure that on a weekly basis we're pumping them out, getting y'all what you want to hear. With that though, we're going to put a request out to you and say, if there's something you want to find out, if there's something you want to know, put it in the comments, throw it down there so that we know, hey, this is what we want to hear about with Growing the Mcelroys, what we want to see. We got a request. Somebody wants to watch us watch a Blue Jackets game because they know I think
Go Jackets!
I'm a little crazy when it comes to
as my daughter says.
Yes, go Jackets. So that's one of the things that we'll be doing sometime this year, but truly want to be consistent about all the things that we have going on. So what's something that you want to be consistent about?
I want to be consistent about my weight loss journey. Yeah. So if you follow Growing the Mcelroys on Instagram, you'll see some dinner preps, some meal preps, and then also I have purchased a new fitness bike. So I am
she got that money.
I'm rich. So I will be utilizing that for my fitness journey. So being consistent with eating, being consistent spiritually, mentally, and physically. So getting myself all together because I will be turning 30 this year. 30 this year. Woo! I know. So yeah, that's my goals. What about you?
From a consistency standpoint this year, I really want to focus on growing the photography space. So this year is going to be the first year that I do an art gallery. And that's actually coming up in about a month, a little less than a month now. So really excited about that, getting the photography business out there and really growing it. It's a hobby for me, but I think it's something that I've always desired to do is kind of get some of what I love as art out to other people so that they can enjoy it. So this will be me stepping out on that. And I'm appreciative of all those, including my wife, that are supporting me and getting that going. So really excited about it.
Yeah, so if you're in the Columbus area, check us out. Stay tuned.
Yep.
And then we said consistency for Growing the Mcelroys, consistency for you and your art, me and my fitness journey. But as a family, what would you say would be our consistency goal?
One of the things that we're going to be consistent about this year is just being together and really spending some time together and making sure that we're building those memories and growing that. We really kicked that off in the fall of 2021 with trips, and you all saw our trip to New Mexico as well as our Christmas / New Year's trip to Atlanta. So all those things are really kind of the beginnings of being consistent as a family and really growing that time. So dropping the cell phones, dropping the I just want to lay around and those kind of things, but really taking that time to invest in one another and loving one each other. One another and each other.
So stay tuned. We're gonna bring you more content. If you see me working out, 1, 2, 3, be tuned. And if you see my lovely dinners, stay tuned. And then we're excited.
It's gonna be a good year, so we're really super excited about that. So, question to you is, what are you gonna be consistent about? Is there something that's out there lingering in your mind? Maybe you were starting something out in 2021 and it kind of fell by the wayside. I will tell you this: don't give up. It's okay. You're gonna have those moments where things drop, life happens, and you're like, man, I thought I was gonna be consistent on this, and this, and it fell off, right? Something happened and it fell down.
Get back up again.
That's right. Get up and get at it. Don't worry about it. I think that's one of the big things that we fail as people, just in general, is that, hey, I fell off and now it's hard for me to get back on, or I'm struggling to get back on. Find a motivational partner. That's something I would suggest, especially if consistency is something that you want to venture into this year. Find someone that will push you, that will drive you, that will say hey, where are you at on this goal, right? Check in and making sure that you're feeling good.
Or what is your word for 2022? Maybe it's not consistency. Maybe you have a different word for yourself, where you're at in your life. So share with us below on what you're working with, and ultimately, let's keep each other accountable.
Absolutely. So accountability is something that we're looking at for each other, but consistency in that is our biggest thing for the year. So 2022 has started. We're already a couple of weeks in. We hope that you are having a phenomenal beginning to this year, and we ultimately want to continue to see you on this channel. Get involved and get active.
All right, and then can't wait for you guys to see what we have coming next month. If you like Baking with Lauren, stay tuned.
All right, we got a lot of good stuff. See y'all later.
Bye.